met some awesome people, and we were meant to be staying there tonight as well, but
tomorrow night.
Not anymore. They kind of shrunk and convinced us to come over to Straddy. So Jason, it's not very often to get the invite from the owner of the company to come over to Straddy and come spend a bit of time over there. So
why not?
We packed up, jumped in the car, and booked the ferry across. So here we are, on our way.
So now we're taking you all to Straddy instead.
And it's going to be awesome. We've got some boating adventures planned. We've got some friends coming over as well. It's going to be sick. I'm so excited.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
So we've got, what, 4 or 5 nights over on Straddy, staying on Flinders Beach. Yeah, we'll get the boat off for the first time and hopefully do some fishing and some snorkeling and all the good stuff.
And I've heard the track into the place we're going can be quite soft, so we might even get bogged.
How fun!
We've got some people to pull us out.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. So they've just fit us all onto the barge and ready to go.
Here's one. Another one. Another one back there. We've taken over.
Yeah. So for us, it was like $760 return on the ferry. So it's up there, but we're big, long, and high. So
yeah.
The other guys got in a bit cheaper. I think it was $500, $550.
Yeah.
Just because we got that extra height. But expensive, but we're going up for a week, so it makes it a bit worth it. You're not going for a day trip or something.
Yay!
Pretty
and apparently, we'll see when we get there. But apparently, it's bitumen. So you don't need to have a full. Well, there's heaps of cars here that aren't four-wheel drive. So yeah, you can head over for the day or however long, but there's a heap of accommodation over there, and yeah, but you don't need a four-wheel drive to get over to Straddy and explore it. So news to me.
Yep. Haven't been to this one, so it's all an adventure.
I'm excited. So we've got to the start of the beach track. We're gonna head down there. Everyone's airing down. Got our convoy getting all ready to go down to the beach before it gets dark. And hopefully we don't have any issues.
Should be right, mate. Alright, first day on Stradbroke. We got in pretty late. Made a bit of noise for everyone else camping here. Sorry guys. But have a look at this. Well, for a swim in the morning, we are right on the beach. The water's clear as. Stradbroke's turned it on for us. First time coming here and I love it. This is a cracking spot. So we're gonna get the boat off today, get it all ready to go. Don't know if we'll take it out today. It's still a bit windy, so hoping the wind dies down. Go do some tinny adventures, go see what we can catch. Maybe we can go for a snorkel. First run for the boat. It's gonna be awesome.
Reference for you. So we're on Flinders Beach and it's almost high tide. And so they tell you obviously not to drive on this beach an hour either side of high tide. It's meant to be like a 2.3 metre tide, but the beach is pretty much gone. So in either direction, and yeah, this is how we came down to get to the campground. So yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to be coming down here anywhere near high tide because you would not be getting anywhere. Mom's just told me that apparently there is a bush track you can kind of get down to these campsites, but I couldn't see on the map if you could get to these ones. So we're in H. I know you could get to the others, but yeah, once you got to kind of G, I don't know. I couldn't see anything on the map, but yeah, we'll have a look and let you know.
Righto, just on Stradbroke now, just gonna get the boat off, get it ready for tomorrow. Might go do some adventures on the water, maybe head over to Peel Island. But I wanted to show you just how easy it is to take the boat on and off. So I'll run you through it. There's not much to it. So I've had one strap on the back. You don't need a strap over the front because the winch actually holds it in. So I've taken me one strap off, grab your brace, slide him in. I don't even bother pinning it because the boat holds it in anyways. Then grab your controller, plug him in, and from there, this one isn't labelled which direction it goes, so I'll just give it a quick little go, work it out, whether it's in or out. So that's out there. Run him out a bit, and you just got to pull your boat till you get to the tipping point. So I generally just stand up here, pull him out bit by bit. Because if you let it out too much, it actually rolls back around itself and starts to pull the boat back in. So little bits at a time. All right, getting close to the tipping point now. So from here, just pull him down as you go. Just sort of stabilise him as it comes down. And that's it, simple as that. Unclip, undo your two braces at the back, and your boat's off. So we'll show you how we put the motor on as well. It's probably the most awkward part of the whole thing. Install the motor in the canopy over there. So just to make it easy on myself, we'll get it all ready. We'll move the boat over so I don't have to take it very far. So I've had to make my own sort of mount in here, just because any we could buy would be too high. We wouldn't be able to fit it in, it'd hit the top there. Even here, we've still got to turn it to get it out. So it is a little bit awkward, but it works. I can still do it on my own. From here, I'll bring the boat over and just do a quick little transfer, so I'm not walking this because it's like 50 kilos, so it weighs a bit. So we'll take this cover off, bring the boat over, chuck him on. The most awkward part is just doing this transfer. That's it. You got a boat. In the meantime, the rest of the crew arrived and had about as much luck as I did getting in. Cup day today, so we've just waited for the high tide mark to come down enough for us to go for a drive on the beach. We'll unhitch the vans and head down the beach. We're going to try and fit in a lookout, I think the Point Lookout first. Go and check that, and then head to Amity Point Tavern. Go and chuck a couple of bets on the races and see if we can fund the rest of the trip. Should be good. Are they yummy?
Yes.
Yeah? How about yours?
Yeah.
Yours is a mess. You need to hold it upright or you're going to lose it. Like that. Life skills.
The next day it was time to put the boat in and head over to Peel Island, but I think it's pretty safe to say it was a little bit choppy on the way over.
So we hopped up early this morning, got ourselves organised. We were going to do it last night, but we ended up getting on the beers with the boys instead. So
You did.
I got on the beers. It was worth it. So I got up early, got the boat organised, made some food for the kids, Went from Flinders Beach where we are, drove across at the low tide. Tide was on its way up, so drove across. And it was only, what, half-hour run, if that?
Over to, yeah.
Yeah. So I come over to Dunwich, and there's a boat ramp at, what was it called? It was Little Ships Club.
Yeah.
So it's actually not listed on Google, or it's listed as closed.
Well, it says it's closed, but it's not.
So no, it's working, it's open. So if you need to chuck in, that's a good spot. There's another one at Amity Point, which looks really good as well.
But the wind was coming over, so we wanted to be on the other side of the island.
Yeah, and we wanted to come over to Peel Island. It's in between Stradbroke and the mainland. It's a sick little spot. Like, we've just rocked up here. There's a shipwreck behind me. It's actually a little campground. You can come and camp over here for 30 days.
Platypus Bay camping area it's called. You're not allowed to have fires over here, by looks. But you can camp here up to 30 days, yeah, and you've got the whole bay.
It's a sick spot.
We'll do a bit of exploring around the island and see what the other areas look like.
Bloody oath. Sounds good.
So that's the beach where we've come in, and this is like a little camping area here. You've got some spots under the trees there, heaps of flat ground. It's all like sandy, but that's what you would expect. But yeah, there's plenty of shade here to park up underneath the trees with your swag or your tent. We're actually just discussing now how we could make this work and come back and do like a bit of an island hop or something like that. So yeah, watch this space. That might be coming up in the next few episodes. We'll see. Imagine just setting your swag up right there, and all your camping area looks out to that. What the heck? This is beautiful.
I would be sitting from there to here,
Oh yeah?
my rope.
And you could put the hammock in there as well.
Yeah.
Imagine just swinging in the hammock there, looking out at that water. Yes, please.
Tropical island.
I'll say. The boat behind us is called the South Passage, and it's actually a sailing boat that Tom and I have sailed when we were at school. So when you're in year 9 and we were doing marine tech, you come up here and you go on that boat for a few days, and you have to sail it as your class group. So you have to do everything and learn how to do the whole thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool, because there's probably a school group on there right now doing exactly what we did like a bazillion years ago. How cool is that?
So awesome to see it again. I thought I recognised it, but how many schooners are still sailing these days?
Yeah, so cool.
Sick. I've got some good drone footage to show you too. I'll show you the boat.
I remember being on the front of it, and it was so choppy out here. We were laying on the front little like net part, yeah, and we all went literally all the way underwater. It was epic. So fun. I don't know that you'd be able to get away with that these days, but they're probably not even allowed up there anymore. But it was fun back in the day. Okay, so as you know, we're off grid at Straddy, but I want to do a load of washing, and I've been wanting to do this for a while to see how much water it actually uses and how much power it actually uses when we're off grid. So just going to put it on a quick cycle and we'll see what it uses. So it's meant to go, we've just got the 3 kilo NCE, and so 15 minutes, chuck that on. have a look at what our water levels are at the moment. So we're on tank 2, so we're on 101 litres at the moment. But I've also just set up a little bucket outside to catch exactly what we use. So, got our bucket out here, and we'll be able to actually see exactly how much waste comes out. We'll see if it matches what it says inside. Alrighty, so cycle's all done, and our tanks here says, so we're down to 82 litres now. So it reckons it's used 19 litres of water. Let's come out and have a look at our bucket. And see what we've done. So, this is our bucket, and that's our 10 litre mark there. So it uses, yeah, probably 9 litres. So it could just be maybe the way that the caravan's levelled or something like that. Maybe it's throwing off the sensors inside, but at least now we know, yeah, less than 10 litres for our quick load of washing. Not too bad.
So I was just standing here at my car, putting some Coke in the fridge. All of a sudden the dog started going off. Bloody big kangaroo coming out over here. Big male too, which sometimes they can get a bit territorial, so we'll leave him alone. We'll go somewhere else. I packed up early this morning, try and beat the tide, getting out with the van on. We've gone through the hardest part, the softest bit, so we're on the home stretch. So we've got Sean in front of us. We'll hit the barge at about 1 o'clock and back to the mainland, head to Ingenia. But it was an awesome stay. What a good crew it was we've had all week. I've had such a ball. Kids had a great time. Yeah, my head hurts a little bit from last night, as you can tell. Can't speak. No, great time. Love it. Also, a bit of a hot tip, if you're staying on Flinders Beach, the access from the southern end, so I think it's Point Lookout end, you can get on the beach there. The tracking is much harder, way easier. The other one's a bit soft. So, yep, come to the southern end, jump on, because you can also get in at Amity Point, that's the soft one.
Made it off the beach, and now it's time to fill all the tyres up. Have a look at this.
Work smarter, not harder, darling.